Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Why is Buhari El-Rufai their major targets this time? Why is Buhari El-Rufai their major targets this time? To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The question being asked lately by Nigerians is if anyone is still safe, considering the series of daring confrontations and successful attacks by terrorists. In many parts of the country, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Recently, Nigeria's number one citizen, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Muhammadu Buhari was served a threat letter from the desk of the invisible terrorist disturbing the peace of the nation. It is not a wonder that a country with battalions of tactically trained gallant soldiers, police and other security agencies is now living at the mercy of motorcycle-riding terrorists. In early April 2022, Special Advisor to President Buhari on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, admitted that Nigeria truly has security challenges. Adesina, who would speak boldly of his principal's good performance anytime he had the opportunity to, admitted the country is under security threat, but that the war against insurgents didn't start now in Nigeria. Recently, in one of the publications, the presidential aide said, "Security is everything that nobody can put aside. You have to be alive to enjoy every other thing government is providing. Roads, rail, bridges, airport, food security, in fact everything," Adesina said. He continued in the piece, "That is why whenever you hear President Buhari talk of the priorities of his administration of the country, he starts with security, stressing that before you can efficiently manage an organization, town, city or country, you first have to secure it." He then proceeds to talk about reviving the economy and fighting corruption. But security is always number one. Does Nigeria have security challenges? Severe ones. I have always said it, while adding that the government was taking up the gauntlet, Adesina noted. On the 28th March 2022, terrorists attacked an Abuja-Kaduna on-board train in Tērrørīst, Kaduna State, Nigeria. Scores of people were killed, while some were abducted by the terrorists. Subsequently, some of the victims regained freedom after the payment of ransom. The horrible development prompted the Nigeria Railway Corporation (NRC) to briefly halt operations along the route. The route became operational, however, some days later. The train attack had prompted a statement from Adesina, which according to him was misconstrued by some media platforms who submitted that Adesina, finally admitted Nigeria is at war. The presidential aide berated the phrase, describing it as silly and idiotic. According to him, those quoting him wrongly failed to know that Nigeria had been at war against insurgency since 2009, when Boko Haram manifested in the northeast. Weeks after Adesina's defense of his principal fight and victory against insurgents, terrorists launched another daring attack on the Kuje Medium Security Custodial Center in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. Precisely on July 5th, 2022, the daring terrorists invaded Kuje prison and freed over 800 suspects, including all the Boko Haram members that have been in detention. The deadly group, in a well-planned operation, shot their way into the correctional facility after overpowering security guards, Niger News reports. The government said 879 detainees escaped, including all 68 imprisoned Boko Haram members. About half of the escapees were recaptured, one confirmed to be from the violent extremist group. The attackers may have responded to Islamic State (ISIS) call in April to free jailed fighters. Detained Ansaru, an Al-Qaeda affiliate in Nigeria, members were also believed to have escaped. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by